From Wall Street to Main Street, this is LALATE.
It's a big evening and overnight here on LA Crypto with incredible news about your cryptocurrency coins. I had predicted there was going to be a market crash last Sunday for 3 weeks. And then going into Friday, I said it was exactly going to happen on Sunday. And it did. Then on Monday, I said we are not out of this crash. Do not buy because we're going lower. And we went lower on Monday and Tuesday. And then by Tuesday, I said, unless these coins rebound to their levels before this market crash, which was Saturday, we're going lower. And we're going much lower. And we're going to double test, double dip, or retest those lows from last Monday. And guess what's happening tonight? We're doing that. In fact, we're currently underway in another crash. And how low can coins go? I'll be going over in this video all the coins you've been asking about in Overnight's Crypto. And I'll be telling you how low these coins are going to go this weekend, tomorrow, Sunday, and also next week and over the next 3 weeks. We have a long downtrend to go until the next major announcement from the People's Republic of China. We'll be looking at Bitcoin in this recording, and we'll be looking at Ethereum, and we'll be looking at Doge. Meantime, Polygon falling as well. Coins being covered tonight also include AMP and Aave. And also live here, and we'll be looking at how to make money in this market, even with downdrafting, even with devaluation, and also with another crash on hand, you can still make money. And these are all the details you need to know about buying, selling, and amateur to advanced on Overnights and Evenings Crypto, starting right now. Hey, how are ya? Boy, what a day it has been. What a week it has been. I'm excited for you to join me. First, subscribe. 400,000 subscribers, a YouTube record, fastest growing cryptocurrency channel. Hit that subscribe button right now. Also, like this video. Everything that I've been predicting lately has been right for crypto. It's been literally to the minute I've been predicting it. And here's what you need to know. In this recording, I'll be going over buying and holding or selling your cryptocurrency position, all the big coins, all the small coins. I'll go over how to make money in a downtrending market, and I'll also give you price predictions for your coins now, 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, and later this summer. A lot in this video as we now have better indication of where we're going. Let me recap how we got to this spot, because it's important to know, because otherwise you don't understand why coins are going down today. 3 weeks ago, well, let's go back to January. January to May, coins had a beautiful run where you could just buy a coin, put it away, and within 3 weeks, it'd be up 300% or 1,000%. Easy breezy. And you may have heard stories from viewers, of friends that said, hey, I did the same thing, and I just bought the coin, I put it away, and I didn't have to do anything. It was easy. Come May, the market started to downtrend. But the real killer was the People's Republic of China issuing a press release about 3 weeks ago on a Tuesday morning, about 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. It crashed the market, crash number one. The market crashed for only 1 day, but by Tuesday, it was fully rebounded, meaning it was back to the prices it was before the crash. And then on Thursday, that same week, a second People's Republic of China announcement. Crash number two. We crashed for 1 day, but by Friday, we rebounded. In fact, Saturday, we were up even higher. All good news until came Saturday noontime. By Saturday noontime into Sunday, we had a very massive downtrend. It was so significant that by the end of Sunday, we were below the crash levels of crash 1 and crash 2, which I called that Sunday, crash number 3. Remember that Sunday because that's currently what's going on right now. More about that in a second. Over the next 3 weeks, coins never came back. What they did was they were devaluing 3% every 48 hours. The trend line looked much the same, but if you looked at after 2 days, you would always see a downtrend. Here's what was happening. Coins are going up 3% on a Monday, but then 5% down on Tuesday. Then up 6% on a Wednesday, and then down 8% the next day. So that while you may have thought, hey, it's up for a day, when you looked at 2 days back to back, you saw net, the charts were going down. And coins were devaluing. And I said coins could not continue to devalue because then they're going to fall way too low. And that's what happened. I set up 2 price points, 2 price targets, especially for only viewers of this channel, that said basically, we will have another market crash, which will be the 4th. If we got under Bitcoin 35,000 or Ethereum 2,500 for more than 24 hours, one of those 2 events at least. What happened? Well, for over a week, Ethereum was under 2,500. It was 2,100. I said, hey, Market crash is going to happen. And then that last Wednesday, Bitcoin was under the 35,000. But the bigger warning signal was this. We saw Ethereum fall to 2,100. That was the last time it fell to that level before the prior market crash. I said, folks, this Sunday, the market crash is going to happen. And it did. Now, here you need to know why this market crash was different than the prior ones, because it gives you an indication of where this market's going in the next few weeks. The market crash on that Sunday, what happened was the coins got bad on Sunday into Monday. And by Monday, it was not done crashing. It was still going lower. People on social media thought that they were smart by buying on Monday because it was downtrending, saying, I'm double dipping, I'm buying more. No, we're getting lower. Don't buy yet. I specifically set out a plea to viewers. Don't buy yet. We're not at the low. We're not at the bottom. And we were at the bottom until almost Wednesday. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, we continued to crash until finally we flattened out. This was different than the three prior crashes because we had never seen a crash that spanned in 3 days. That was the first thing. Number two, we had never saw what happened thereafter, which was after the crash, coins did not rebound to their pre-crash levels. So for example, let's say a coin was $2 before the crash, went to $1 during the crash. Where did it come back at? $1.20. Didn't ever rebound. And that was for all the coins across the board. I said, you can't do this. This suggests where we're going in the next 3 weeks, next few days, and the next few months. Number one, I predicted that this weekend we would be retesting the lows of the prior market crash of Tuesday by this Sunday. Well, I was wrong. We did it by Saturday. We're doing it today. It's even that more severe. Number two, I had also said that we are going to see coins devalue day after day, week after week for the next month. Why? Because one, we were doing that before the last market crash number 4. Number two, we have still never rebounded to where we were on this last market crash to back last Saturday. Rather, we've been downdrafting since the market crash, suggesting we're going down. We're not stabilized. We're actually like this. And so with that, what should you think going forward? Number one, most important thing I can tell viewers right now is that you can categorically not be the following person anymore, at least not the rest of this year. You cannot be the person who buys a coin, a cryptocurrency coin, puts it away, and is ready to sell it in your mind in 3 months. Because guess what? In 3 months, all cryptocurrency positions will be lower in value than they are today. So you cannot buy today hoping to sell in 3 months. In fact, you'll be losing your money. Whatever you pay $10 for now, it'll be $8 in 3 months, or $7 to $6. So you can't be buying something now and think it's going to go up in 3 months. That's not the case. That was January to May last year. That's no longer the case. So what are the opportunities? Trading. Buying a coin and selling it within a certain duration when it goes down more significantly in a downtrending day, but then pops up in a few hours or about a day and a half, then you can come in and make a profit. What will be the profit levels? About 20% generally, maybe sometimes more, a little bit less. How often can you do it? You can do it literally nonstop. So you can absolutely make a lot of money if you have the time and effort to do this. It takes more effort than just buying a coin and putting it away. But let's look at where the charts are right now, tonight, to understand where we're going. So here we go. Bitcoin. Really surprising. What was Bitcoin during the last market crash? It went to 30,000, 31,000. Where'd it go today? It went to 30,000. It's already at the market crash levels of Tuesday. And we're not even into a Saturday night or Sunday morning. Ethereum. During the last market crash, it went to 1,700. It's doing it again today. So look at this chart, 1,700, and it retested 1,700 twice, and now it's downdrafting again. Meaning this coin is clearly trying to get even lower than 1,700, and it will. Doge is holding it up relatively well. It was into the teens during the market crash. It's still more than 4 to 5 cents out of the market crash numbers. And then Polygon was 98 cents approximately during the market crash. Today it got to 102. So it's almost really at the market crash levels. All right. So now you've seen a couple coins You cannot be buying a coin and selling in 3 months because it's going to be less value what you bought today for 3 months. Can you buy something and just put it away? Absolutely. So I still believe in buying Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Doge and putting it away and checking back in 5 years. This is for people who, one, do not need access to the money. Number two, that want to sort of diversify their portfolio. And number three, that has belief in the cryptocurrency position and space and will not be upset if the coins go down. Because this is what's going to happen. If you really, really, really have to buy Ethereum or Bitcoin or Doge right now, they'll go up. But I'd recommend you really being patient. The example is the following. A person who wants to buy a house in a neighborhood and really likes that neighborhood, but is unwilling to wait till a cheaper offer comes available of other listings. Rather grabs the first house, said, I'm overbuying, but I know in 5 years it'll be up in price. So if you want to buy Ethereum, Doge, or Bitcoin right now, you're overpaying for it. You will be overpaying for it, but you'll ultimately get more money. You ultimately will see your asset appreciate in time. Bitcoin is going to go to 100,000 in 5 years. Ethereum will go to 10,000 in 10 years or 5 years. And Doge will go to $1 by at least the end of the year, if not shortly thereafter. But if you don't have the time or patience to wait that out, then you can't be doing it. So that brings us to the next opportunities across the board, which is your day trading. Your day trading. And if you are a holder of a coin and you're trying to figure out what to do with that coin, I'm getting to you next. All right, so can you day trade coins? Absolutely. So a Polygon is very obvious. You can buy a Polygon at like a 90 cents and sell it out at $1.20. That is more than 20% return your money. And that is what you're getting in this market. As coins downdraft, these pops give you the opportunity. Now you're clearly looking at a one-day chart for Polygon here. My mouse is in the chart. It got as low as 102 and then came back to 106. Not the type of volatility you want because that's only a couple percentage move. But you want something that has a little bit more movement in it during the trend downward. AMP is not a candidate, and I don't like AMP anymore. I had told you that AMP is disappointing me. Why? You look at the 24-hour chart. Here you look at the 24-hour chart. It's just straight down. There's no support. This is not a good sign, people. And here's a 7-day chart, a straight down. There is no support. There's no one coming in to buy AMP to bring it up to 6 cents before it falls back down to 3 cents. Now, Aave is a lot more volatile. So see, these are where your opportunities are to buy and sell. So how low did Aave go? 177. How high did Aave go? 192. Now, Aave has gone to 212 in the last few days. So imagine buying at 172 and selling in the low 200 opportunity. That's a great item across the board. LivePeer got really cranky today. Got it all the way down to $18. But this is a coin that just 2 days ago was how big? It was almost in the 26 range. So that is a huge run across your money. So now that you see what's going on, what are my predictions before we go over our next buying opportunity? My predictions are your coins will devalue about 3% every 48 hours for the next 3 weeks. They're not going up. They're not going up. They're going down about 3% over the next every 48 hours over the next 3 weeks. So if you're looking to buy a coin, put it away for 3 months and come back and see there's a more valuable coin, no, it won't be. If you're looking to buy and hold 5 years, well, understand whatever you buy today is going to be worth a lot less in 3 months and 3 weeks from now before it finally turns itself around. But if you're fine with that, then let's go into the details. Where do I think coins will be thereafter? Well, within those 3 weeks, someone's going to talk. And you know who that someone is. People's Republic of China. They're going to talk again. And it's going to really drop the coins low. How low do I think the coins are going to go? We're currently entering July. Then we got August. We're averaging about one People's Republic of China announcement every 3 weeks. Imagine if there's 2. Imagine if there's 1 in 3 weeks, another 1 in 3 weeks thereafter. But how low do you think the coins are going to go, LA? I'm going to show you right now how low I think these coins are going. And if you're an owner of the coin, you may not want to listen to this point. You may want to cover up your ears because I think they're going much lower. I'm very bearish on the situation. So I think that Bitcoin will be going into the 20s very quickly. Could be in the 29 range by next week. How low did it go today? It went to 30,228. How low do I think Bitcoin is going to get by, let's say, August. Here you go. We're going out further on the chart. I think by August, it's going to be in about a $24,000 coin. Yep. Here's your mountain. I think it's coming down. It's coming down around up here. I think it's going to be about a $24,000 coin. I think after the next People's Republic of China announcement, it will hit 24,000. Before that announcement, it'll stay around 26,000. Ethereum, oh boy, I think it's in for a big whoppo and a big smacko. And that smack is, look at this chart. So I think that Ethereum's next drop will be into about, it'll be about 1,300 and in the next 3 weeks before the People's Republic of China speaks again. And then I think it's going to be about $900 coin. I think it's going to be less than $1,000. Doge. I think Doge, its support the last 24, 40 hours is breathtaking, is wonderful. But I do believe that Doge is going to go downtrend, and I think that Doge is never going to be a 30-cent coin in the next 3 weeks. Rather, it's going to start heading into the teens in the next 3 weeks. After the People's Republic of China announcement, I think it's going to be a low teens coin, in the teens. Polygon, I think it's going to head into the 70 cents range. Then we go to coins like AMP. Oh boy. You know what I'm about to say, and I'm afraid to say it because I loved AMP, but it's been very disappointing. I think AMP is heading back to 3 cents very, very quickly. And then Aave. Aave, you can look at his chart, and you're going to see how low it's down that mountain. There you go. So Aave is already 187. So the next stop for Aave is like 106. Yeah, can you imagine? This is a coin that was $600 just in May. I think it's heading back down to about $98. I think it's going to keep on falling. And then we have LivePeer. LivePeer has held up relatively well because under the third market crash, LivePeer went to $11. So it has not fallen that well. So hard to tell across the board with that one. And there you go. So now that you understand where I think this market's going over the next few weeks and over the next few days, are there buying opportunities? Well, number one, there are no opportunities for you to buy and hold for 3 months. You're going to lose your shirt, so don't do that. Are there any buying opportunities to hold for 5 years? Yeah, all along the way, there's opportunities. But if you want to hold out for a cheaper price point to potentially get more coins of it, then that might be beneficial. Now, remember, I don't usually cover this in this channel, but let's say the coin is $1 and you want 100 coins. Well, if you wait till the coin is 50 cents and you want to spend the same amount of the investment, you may be able to get 102 coins, 103 coins. So as the coins get cheaper, it does help you to wait longer before you're getting in for that long-term hold buy position of 5 years. All right, so now let's do our trading. What are our trading opportunities? Our opportunities are the following, that as coins go down here, devalue 3% every 48 hours, they will have days where they're up. You'll just wake up and they're like, oh, the market's up. Everything is green on coinmarketcap.com. Everything is green. Everything is up. And you're looking like, oh, we have 20 coins are up 14%. What's going on? It's just a nice pop. Someone said something really good and everything got excited for 14%. Folks, when you see that starting, when you see all the coins going from red down to green up, you need to get in right away because that is going to be one of those pop days. Because in 24 hours, we're going to be right back negative as where we were before. And so you want to take that ride. You want to absolutely take that ride when those pop days announce. Now, if they're not announced, actually, let me say that. If they're announced, how long do you stay on the ride? You stay on the ride for as long as you see until the ride is over. So if you see coins that were like this or actually downtrending and then suddenly there's an announcement, they all go up and then they're still sort of squiggling like this, good, stay with it. And then when it starts to fall off, get out right away. So is there another opportunity? There is another opportunity. And that opportunity is easier. It's very short-term stuff. You're basically going to get into the coin and out of the coin within a few hours, a day, or a day and a half. You want the coins that have the big price movements in 24 hours. Big price movements. How do you see that range? Well, you look at the coin, and certain coins have huge ranges of maybe almost 40% in a given day that they go way up and way down. If your coin's like this, there's no opportunity in that. So what you want to do is you just want to start by pulling up one of your platforms like a Gemini, and you want to go in there, and you want to click on the last column and see the worst performing coins right today, and see how that differs from other stuff. So Bambridge, LivePeer are among the worst performing coins right now. So that would give you an indication of when to get in. What are the best performing coins? Well, Kyber Network, Aspian, SushiSwap, which has been sort of the exemplar of the day trade on this channel. How does that work? Basically, you see these things reoccurring themselves like, oh, wait a second, I definitely have to do something with it. How many times have I told you Kyber Network is the most up coin of the day? How many times have I told you SushiSwap was the most up coin? At least twice. I think morning's LA, and then yesterday's had 1 or 2 videos I talked about, wow, SushiSwap is up a lot. Wow, SushiSwap is down a lot. Big moves means you get into that coin right away. Kyber Networks as well, big up and big down. Now let's go into the split screen with CoinMarketCap.com, because you need to do that there as well. And ultimately, you may end up finding something that's not listed on Gemini. So let's go into the split screen. On this side is CoinMarketCap.com, and on Morning's Crypto, I showed you which coins have the opportunity for you to go in and buy, day trade, and get out within a few hours or maybe a day and a half. CELO. So this morning, obviously, I was late to see the movement on CELO because it's had a run over the last 7 days. But CELO this morning was up. I think when I mentioned it was up 30%. It is now up 41% today. Wow. So if you had bought it when I mentioned it, it would have already given you an 11% return on your money. How do you find this? You go to CoinMarketCap.com and then click the 24-hour chart so it ranks them on the highest mover of the day. When you do it on the next chart, which is a 7-day chart, guess who's in the highest number mover as well? Also CELO. Quant, Q, and T is for the 7 days is up. So wow, that is it. There's only 3 coins, actually only 2 coins, Quant and CELO, that are up for the 7 days on CoinMarketCap.com at the top 100 market cap coins. That suggests those are real breakaway coins. They are like AMP 2 weeks ago. So you want to watch CELO, CELO. Then when we look at the 24-hour chart, is there any other coin that is really having a massive move today? No. So after CELO's 40% move, the next biggest mover is only 4%? Yeah. Okay, so which are the worst performing coins on CoinMarketCap.com? Nothing really bad. It's just 10%, 16%. Nothing huge. What is the worst 7-day performance by a coin? KUSAMA, Internet Computer, Near Protocol, AMP, Phantom, Horizon, Neo, Theta Fuel, Polkadot. Wow, the list just goes on and on. There is literally pages and pages of coins that are over 30% loss of their value in 7 days. Folks, that's no bueno. If anything is more clear, it's that. What is that I'm referring to? If you pull up CoinMarketCap.com, it shows that virtually the entire listing of the top 100 coins are down 30% over the 7 days. It means they've not rebounded. That's no bueno. So what are the opportunities for this day trading? You want to buy the coin either as a day trader or as a day and a half or 2-day or 3-day hold. The 3-day hold I already described to you, that sometimes we have these pops where the market goes up for a day and everyone's excited. Bitcoin went to 40,000. Okay. Check back with me in a day. It'll be back in the 30s. And so, yeah, it does go back in the 30s. But for that one day, Bitcoin had a beautiful ride up and everyone covered it and other coins go up. You get in, you get that profit, and you get out right before they start to crash down back to where they are right now. The other opportunity is as coins are devaluing, there's often volatility in a down coin for that day. So this may be the coin for the day where it's coming down and then suddenly it pops like this with these wild moves as it goes down. Those wild moves are where you make money, because if they're big swings, then you get in and you get the 20% spread where it dips lower than even normal and then comes back after that. That's how you separate across the board. And finally, it's important to note that you really have to take that head and screw it off and screw it back on and no longer think about January to May. January to May, buy a coin, put it away, check back every once in a few days or once a week, and it'll be up. Can't do it anymore. You buy a coin right now expecting to sell in 3 months, you're going to look at it in a week, and it'll be at 40% of its value at the start of the week, and you'll have to figure out what has happened. So don't do that to yourself. I would be patient. But I would also prepare yourself by practicing on how to do day trading. I would pull up a coin, and when you see that movement, just make a mark for yourself. Say, buy the coin, let's say the coin that had the big move today. Buy the coin at this time, and this was the price. And then practice when you got it out. Just give yourself a try run when you're doing it without actually the purchase. Try practicing buying it at that price point and then getting out. And then it'll be so much easier for you to digest as well. I adore our Overnight's Crypto Show lately because people are jumping into that Overnight's Crypto Show and they're dropping questions about their coins, about their positions, and what to do. So keep on doing that. If I don't cover your coin in this channel, in this video, drop in the live chat which coins you want me to cover. Finally, our holders, people who have coins and don't know what to do with it. Serious possibilities for you to consider. One, if you don't need the money, don't sweat it. If it's a good coin, just put it away and check back on it in about a year, and then it'll be back to normal. And within 5 years, it'll be worth a lot of money. So if you don't need the money, put it away. If you do need the money, then you may have to consider a sale. Now, if you also have a lot of gains in other coins of the year, and that this is the only losing coin, you may want to just take the loss, get out, get the cash available to buy something correct. There's nothing worse than having cash tied up in a depreciating asset. So it's like you buy a coin and you spend $100, and every month it goes from 90 to 80 to 70 to 60, 50, 40. And you thought, I should have just gotten out. My investment is going down progressively. Ultimately, you have to decide that. Some people like to take some losses to offweigh some gains that they have across the board. And with that, thank you for joining me on a big evening's broadcast of crypto on this channel. Evenings and Overnight's Crypto have been able to deliver to you a lot of different coins over the last few weeks. But if you don't see your coin, jump in the live chat, say, talk about this coin. And certainly talk about coins that are mainstream rather than coins that are going new. If you have questions or comments, jump in the live chat and share your comments across the board. But also subscribe. 400,000 subscribers, a YouTube record. I want you part of this channel. Hit that subscribe button right now. Fastest growing cryptocurrency channel, 400,000 subscribers in 1 year. Also, like this video. Every like helps. Join me next at 9:30 a.m. with Mornings Crypto on this channel every day live. Every day live also is Overnight's Crypto at 5:30, and 7 o'clock is Evening's Crypto. Stay informed, stay focused, have a beautiful evening, and stay with LALATE for more.